am a shadow, the true self. I'll crush everything that bores me, starting with you. Out of the way! How long can you survive this?
This one's much stronger than the last type. Be careful! Whenever you feel threatened, just defend yourself.
Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 7 of Let's Play Persona 4. We're here with our first boss, Shadow Yosuke. He's not really that much of a boss though, to be honest. He's really more a tutorial on guarding, which I kind of skipped through before, but it's pretty much if you guard you take less damage and you can't be critted and you can't be affected by your weakness.
Don't underestimate me!
So it's pretty useful, and it's something we'll have to use in this fight, because he has a set pattern. He goes Winds of Oblivion, which you're weak to, Power Charge, which doubles his next attack, and then attack, and repeats. So this turn, we'll cast Zio, which gets us another turn, and then we'll guard. So he'll get back up.
Don't underestimate me!
Oh,
It's guarding its weak point!
it's supposed to... It might guard before doing Winds of Oblivion, but whatever. It's pretty easy. It's really just a tutorial boss. I've been trying to sort of focus on not saying and I'm already failing pretty hard.
Don't underestimate me!
So we should power charge, and then we can just spam Zio on him. And it'll be pretty easy. Interestingly enough, this is one of the few boss fights that doesn't really have, or one of the few bosses that doesn't really have any interesting meaning. Most of the bosses have some sort of inherent symbolism or relevance to the character they represent. Because we'll be fighting a lot of shadow versions of people over the course of the game.
That's not gonna work!
So...
It's going to attack! Defend yourself!
Out of the way!
But, I mean, I've done some searching and looking up about Shadow Yosuke, and he doesn't really have any of that. Unfortunately. I'll explain the symbolism of other bosses when we get to them, though. Then we get some experience and some money. We felt a surge of energy inside, which means we have leveled up to level 4. And Izanagi also leveled up to level 3. So we got a bunch of different stats. I guess it's worth noting how personas level. First off, our personas anyways, not our friends' personas, but our personas level up at a rate slower than we do. But then they get basically 3 stat increases each time they level, which is randomly split depending on the Arcana. For example, Izanagi's a Fool, which I believe, which doesn't mean he's an idiot, but he's a fool. He's of the Fool Arcana, which I believe means that each stat has an equal chance. Other ones might favor strength or magic.
Yosuke, are you okay?
Yeah. What happened?
Well, your shadow self kind of freaked out and tried to kill us, but other than that, we're alright. Just sort of standing there.
You're not me.
That thing came from you, Yosuke. You have to admit it, or it'll go berserk again.
I think it's something I think sort of worth clarifying right now, that, well, it can sometimes seem like the shadow selves are not people's entire personalities. They're there's always something about, I don't think there's anybody who doesn't have any negative aspects to their personality. So the shadow selves are really the very worst parts of a person. made manifest. You know, so everyone's sort of the same inside.
Is that supposed to be comforting?
Sort of. We all have to deal with this kind of stuff, just most of us don't have it talking to us.
Damn it. It hurts to face yourself. I knew it wasn't lying, but I was so ashamed that I didn't want to admit it. You're me, and I'm you. When you get down to it, all of this is me.
But it's only a part of you, Yosuke. The strength of heart required to face oneself has been made manifest. Yosuke has faced his other self. He has obtained the facade used to overcome life's hardships, the persona Jiraiya.
This is my persona. When we heard Senpai's voice, I wonder if that was something Senpai had been keeping deep down inside. He was a real pain in the ass, huh? What a way to find out. Jeez, this is so embarrassing. If you weren't here, I don't know what would have happened. Thanks.
You're welcome, Yosuke. In case you couldn't tell, this is pretty much how we're going to obtain all our party members. Some way or another, they'll end up facing their shadow selves, and we beat the boss, and they join our party after obtaining their persona. It's not always as clear-cut as that, though, as you'll see, but that's pretty much the gist of it.
Hey, Teddy, could Senpai have been attacked by her other self here? Like how it just happened to me?
I think so. The shadows here were originally born from humans. Sometimes the fog clears, then they all go berserk. And you saw what happens next. A strong-willed shadow draws others to it, and the big mass of shadows kills the host.
So that's why people die when it gets foggy in our world.
Yosuke's pretty worn out.
Yeah, you know, I mean, because last time we were in here, we all got pretty worn out just walking around, and we've done some fighting and heart searching and stuff. I imagine he is. So we should probably get out of here.
This world isn't made for humans. It's not comfortable for you here. I don't hear any more voices. I think we're done with this place. Let's go back.
Good idea, Teddy.
Hey, Teddy. You said that this place is reality for people who enter, right? So that shopping district and the weird room we saw before, did they exist because the ones who died entered this world and it became their reality? I guess what I'm trying to ask is, did those places form because of the people who entered this world?
I don't know. It's never happened before.
It sounds like a plausible theory since, you know, it had to do with the people who entered here.
But that's probably where they were when the shadows attacked them. The fog does lift here sometimes. The shadows get really violent then.
You've told us this like 3 times, Teddy.
I always get so scared I have to hide when it happens. I sensed people here twice before, but both of them disappeared after the fog lifted.
So let's get this straight. Senpai and that Yamano lady were thrown in here, and since they couldn't get out, they wandered around. After a while, that shadow thing came out of them. The fog cleared, it went berserk, and it ended up killing them. Does that sound right?
Yeah, sounds like a nice summary.
So if I'd been here until the fog cleared, I would have been in much deeper trouble?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You were lucky. Sensei and me were here with you.
I just saved your life, Yosuke.
Damn it. Senpai and that announcer, they were stuck here all alone. No one could save them.
Yosuke. They disappeared when the fog lifted, but they were safe before that. No shadows attacked them.
I think I need to, like, defrag my hard drive or something, because I'm pretty sure whenever Fraps is making a new, video, it's doing the lag thing, which is really frustrating.
They attacked us, though. Maybe they're keeping a close eye on us. They might see people who investigate this place as enemies. It'll be dangerous, but we might be able to fight them. We might save people.
Are you saying if anyone else gets thrown in here, we can save them before they disappear?
And that's how most of the main quest happens. People end up here and we have to save them. The game's kind of obvious about that.
Like how you guys just saved me?
Yeah, well, we need to find the culprit too, though.
Anyways, we need to catch the one who's throwing people in here and make him stop.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. I'm finally starting to understand what's going on.
Hey, can I ask something too?
What is it, Teddy?
If shadows are born from humans, what was Teddy born from?
You don't know what you are, Teddy.
You don't even know where you came from? How should we know?
I know some things, mostly about this world, but I don't know anything about myself.
So how are we supposed to help you?
To be honest, I never thought about it until now.
Are you serious? No wonder we couldn't get a straight answer out of you.
Will you guys come back here?
A lot, Teddy. A lot. We made a promise.
You'll keep your word?
Of course.
Well, you're the one who said you weren't letting us out unless we do.
And there's that.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll let you out. But there's one thing.
Yeah?
I'll be waiting for you guys here. You need to come in from the same place every time, so we can meet up.
Fair enough. So the TV at Junes.
You could come in from somewhere else, but then you won't end up here.
And from what I can remember, we never actually do that in this game. So, it's not particularly relevant.
You might show up somewhere I couldn't get to you. Then, you'd be doomed. Got it?
Got it.
Well, pretty much. Alright, can you show us the way out?
Roger that. One exit coming right up.
Cool. First, we need to make sure there aren't any employees milling around out there.
Okay, go, go, go! Squish!
Or Teddy could just shove us out without caring.
Hey, stop squeezing, you little... Ah!
Oh, hi Chie, we're back. Did you worry?
You guys came back!
Sounds like she worried.
Huh? Chie? Whoa, what's with that face? Ow!
The nerve of you guys! You are such morons! I can't believe this! You guys suck!
Whoa, calm down, Chie, we're alright.
The rope got cut off and I had no idea what to do. I was so worried. I mean scared stiff, damn it! I hate you both!
She'll like us again soon.
I think that might have kind of sort of been our fault.
And your fault, because you're the one with the rope plan, Yosuke.
maybe we did go a little too far. Let's apologize to her tomorrow.
I guess.
I'm completely wiped out. I'm gonna go home, soak in the shower for a while, and get some sleep.
That sounds pretty nice.
I think I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Well, see you in the morning.
You too, Yosuke. Oh, it's Yukiko.
Hmm?
In a kimono dress thing.
Oh, are you surprised to see me dressed this way? My parents sent me out on an errand.
Oh, okay.
Are you getting used to your new town and school?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say I'd like it here, but somewhat, yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
Well, thanks.
It must be difficult moving to a place you know nothing about.
Yeah, getting dumped out here in the sticks, but I'm managing. We're starting to get some adventure, which is fun. And the girls are cute.
I've never been out of Inaba, so I wouldn't know what it's like to transfer to a new school. Oh, are you getting along with Chie? I mean, I always leave early, so...
She kind of hates us right now, but yeah, mostly. No, she's a real handful.
I see. She's always full of energy. Chie's very supportive, you know? It's always her who gives me the little extra push I need.
That's very good of her.
We had homeroom together last year, too. And I still remember how we'd cut class sometimes.
Computer, stop that. And she seems like an excellent influence.
Oh, I should get going. I need to make tomorrow's arrangements with our head chef.
Alright, it was nice seeing you, Yukiko.
Our inn can't function without me right now. I'll see you at school then.
Sure thing. It was nice seeing you. Sorry you're so busy. We're having all sorts of fun and adventures. And getting into life-threatening situations.
Dad's late.
Of course he's late. He's always late.
Our next story is an update in our ongoing report on the bizarre murders occurring in Inaba.
So, what is it going to be this time? More sensationalized interviews with people?
At around 7 a.m., local high school student Saki Konishi was found dead in Inaba's residential area.
We know that.
Since the body was positioned similarly to the last victim, and since Miss Konishi was the one who discovered that body,
Yeah?
police are proceeding under the assumption that this may be a serial murder case related to the death of Mayumi Yamano.
Okay, that seems pretty obvious so far.
The coroner's report has established Miss Konishi's time of death at around 1 a.m. last night. The body went unnoticed until this morning as a result of the heavy fog blanketing the area.
Another incident.
It's probably keeping your dad busy.
Dad won't be coming home tonight.
It can't be helped, really.
Yeah, that's how it goes. He's a detective, so he's really busy.
She does seem kind of a mature girl for 6 or 8 or whatever she is. I don't remember.
Amagi Inn, located upstream of Samegawa River, is the town's oldest historical landmark. Vacationers are known to travel surprising distances in order to visit its open-air, radium-rich hot springs.
Isn't radium, radioactive and not good for you?
After the incident with Miss Yamano, the manager has stepped aside, leaving her daughter Yukiko to fill her shoes.
Okay. So they're doing an interview of her now. Has anyone noticed a pattern yet?
In other words, she's a manager who's still in high school. Now that has a nice ring to it. Let's see if we can interview her. Excuse me?
This guy's kind of creepy.
Are you speaking to me?
We've heard that you're the new manager. Is it true you're still in high school?
Oh, well, I'm only filling in temporarily.
Someday, though. That aside, wow, you're looking gorgeous in that kimono. You must have had a lot of male visitors.
Seriously, how old is this guy? Like 30 something? She's like 16. Creepy.
Huh? No,
Yep, just like last time.
This is boring. Oh, I need to do the dishes.
Oh, I can help with that. Don't want to leave the little girl alone when we're here. Right, so now we have access to the status screen, which is nice. This stuff's pretty self-explanatory. We can use any of our abilities from any of our characters. Some of them can't be used out of battle, some can. We can check what items we have. We can equip ourselves. All we have a golf club, a t-shirt, and a wristwatch. You can't change that just yet. Yosuke, who's been added to our party, more or less, he won't really... I mean, we don't have much control over him until next time. But he has a monkey wrench, a long t-shirt, and a ring. He uses knives while we use two-handed swords. But, of course, we don't really have any real weapons yet. When we can check our personas, we only have Izanagi, and we have 6 slots. We'll get more as we level up. If it's like Persona 3, we get 2 more each time we hit a multiple of 10, until we get 12, but I'm not sure in this game. He has Jiraiya, who has Garu, which is wind, just like our Zio is lightning. Bash, which just does physical damage, and Dia, which heals. Then he'll learn Tsukukaja next, which is a status affecting one. There's pretty much 3 main boosts, which are attack, defense, and hit and evasion, which counts as 1. And you can both raise and lower it. He's weak to lightning, but strong against wind. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We're the opposite, but we're also immune to dark. Which is nifty, but we're not going to be facing dark-type attacks for a long time. Because dark-type attacks are insta-kills. Light and dark are both insta-kills. And it's one of the things that I find most annoying about the game, but we'll talk about that a bit later. We can check our status. This is our main sort of stats. Or these are sort of our out-of-combat stats, I guess you could say. Our courage, knowledge, expression, understanding, and diligence, which unlock various things. Pretty much like social links, which we'll get to tomorrow, actually. Jobs, conversation options, and so on, are all unlocked by raising these. And that's one of the major things in doing a max social link run, is budgeting how to raise these. So that'll be covered. We can also check out Yosuke, but we don't really worry about that yet. We can just go in here, check any quests we have, which is none. There's 50 quests. I'm not going to be doing most of them. I think the system was in some ways better done in Persona 3, where you get them all from a central location. I'll definitely be doing some of them, though, because there's a social link that depends on it. We can configure settings and go back to the title. So that's going to be it for this episode of Persona 4. Next time, we'll be going on to the next day, where we start our first social link, which is the other major part of Persona 4. Part 1 is the dungeons, part 2 is social links, and time, budgeting. We're not quite free yet, but we will be soon. So I'll see you guys next time.